Welcome everybody, Darius here, and today we're talking about you and your mothership. So let's get started. Here we are at the ship manager. First thing you want to pay attention to is the deck 1 and deck 2. This is where you can assign ships to your hangar in your mothership. So we're going to put my ship there, put my mining ship, and then we're going to call the mothership. All right, let's go outside. You can see the mothership here, and right here is the hangar, and you can see that I have two ships in there. This is the Star Driller, which is the mining ship, and my other fighting ship over here. Let me drop down. Here you have a services terminal, and this operates, let me get over here, components. Okay, so you can see here, this is the mothership under this panel right here, but it only operates off of the last ship that you were in. So let me get into this real quick. Alright, and then I'll redock. Try not to make any mess here. So back on the hangar, now that was the last ship that I was in, you come over to this panel here, and it would now be this ship right here. And so you can make changes and all that. Same thing if you were to get into your mining ship or whatever ship you have over there. So let's go inside. You have these fast travel ports right here. So let's go over to the storage area. And you can see you have a guy here in the storage compartment that you can make sales to if you have any extra, stuff you need to make a sale to, or sell some extra equipment you have. You also have a mechanics guy, similar to what you might find on a faction hangar where you do upgrades. Just come here, and just like the other terminal, it's based off of the last ship that you were in. So if you were last one's your mothership, the mothership will be right here. Now you won't have access to this on the mothership, but you can still do the tiers and the level if you have that available. So you can do that. Pretty big mothership. Go over to the other areas. You have an armory. Let me just run over there. There's your armory over here. So you got a guy in here working your armory, and you can get your ammo for free. Doesn't cost you anything. Load up. Let's go ahead and go to the cockpit. Now you have all your troop members up here, all the people you have, if you've done your storyline anyway, you have all your people here. And here is your captain's chair. It's list apart. Alright, grab me again. There we go. Alright, so let's move away from the station. Okay, so you have a couple of options here. Press down on your middle mouse button and you bring this menu up. You have activate system to enhance turret performance, and you can have two active at a time. This one spawns your drone to repair. So let me go ahead and show you that. It'll come out to repair. All right, and you can have activate system to block incoming bombardments. You can activate just to bring in your escape pods. This is good if you're trying to get captives. It automatically does it. You don't have to have any of the other little recyclable stuff that you buy for the other ships. This was very useful if you have a fire. to activate it to extinguish fires. Highly recommended. This one launches missiles at your surrounding enemies. And then you have your drone deployment. So let me do that one.
Drone systems.
You have your drones. Another thing to keep in mind is you have to have flagship weapons, and I'll show you that next time I get to the station. So let's go ahead and go into battle and show you how you can do battle with your mothership. So I'm going to turn that off. I like to activate my turret system, and I like to have the extinguished fires. Seems to work best for my style. Now I got to turn that off. Okay, so let's go into find us a contract. We'll just do a Galaxy Web. Let's do a bounty hunter thing. Bounty board. Find us a little bit high level there. This one probably do alright. Level 19. That's somewhat close to my level. So let's do track. And then we're going to head to system 1146. I'm going to go there. Now on my ship I have turrets. I don't have any of the cannons because I like to have everything automated. More of a passive style. And there's a reason for that. So
warp drive online.
Let me go over to the stargate.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Okay, so here you're at the stargate. And you need to get a little closer before you can activate it.
Please approach to the
There we go.
point to start jump.
Now I find it much easier to do this in first person, just because it seems to line up a little better. So we're going to go in first person, and if you can see here, in the right in the middle, there's like an aiming notch that you would find on like a rifle. I like to line that up with the little diamond they have here. Then come in just until it activates the path. Right, the little glowy path. Could be hitting any second now. Come in here.
Please proceed.
Okay, so from here you have to make adjustments based off of where it came in at. It's not always going to be the same. So I'm just a little bit above it. So I'm going to aim a little down, right? Try to line up a little bit. Come in. We should be able to make it just fine like this.
Exit from the defined path.
So, see, we had some trouble
there. The
there.
jump operation is terminating.
So you simply just reverse.
Exit from the defined path. The jump operation is terminating.
Move back up, reposition.
Exit from the defined path. The jump operation is terminating.
There we go.
You reached the waypoint of your route. Please wait for your ship to be scanned. Exit permission from the system has been obtained. The next waypoint is being passed. In 3, 2, 1. You reached the waypoint of your route. Please wait for your ship to be scanned. Exit permission from the system has been obtained. The next waypoint is being passed. In 3, 2, 1. Destination reached.
Alright, here we are. Go back to my third person. Let's open up our map here. So here's our bounty. I'm going to go over there.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Alright, so here we are. Let's call our boys.
Shield recharging.
Put it on defense.
All ears, setting up defensive grid.
And then with your Q and E, you can simply rotate your ship. And the weapons on.
online.
And my turrets will take care of business. And while that's going on,
Target destroyed.
I can eject and go get into my hangar.
Weapons online.
Go to fight. Now my mothership is doing battle while I'm doing battle.
Target
This
shields
guy.
down. Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Black box successfully recovered.
There we go. Gotta go to new system.
Target destroyed.
So we can just get back in our ship here. Alright, let's go ahead and get off the fighter ship here. Now there was lots of escape pods that came out, so we can deal with that in just a second.
This is an announcement for all crewmates. The captain is now boarding the mothership.
Let's go get back in our pilot seat. Okay, now we have escape pods running around. We can turn this off and then turn that one on, and it'll start grabbing those escape pods. There's one captive right there. There's that one there. So we need to go to 1139. Finish this guy off. There's another captive.
Warp drive online.
Go to our stargate.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Alright, here we are, second stargate.
Please approach to the jump point to start jump
Here we go.
process.
We're gonna do this again. Line up our notch here. Slow down. I don't want it to pop with me being too close.
Please
it
proceed
is.
through the gate in the path
So
reserved.
a little bit better position now. So just kind of go down a little bit. You kind of want to be towards the topish part of it. Okay, I didn't quite get that one. So again,
Exit from the defined path.
just
The
back
jump
up.
operation is terminating.
You can also hit it backwards, by the way.
You reached the waypoint of your route. Please wait for your ship to be scanned. Exit permission from the system has been obtained. The next waypoint is being passed. N321. Destination reached.
Here we go. Let's open this up. Okay, there's our bounty. In case that you have come across a bounty that does not show up like this, you can just hit your scan button and you'll catch her over here, and it should pop up.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Right, here we are.
Shield recharging. Weapons online.
Trying to get in my fighter.
Target shields down. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Right, here we go. Get back on my ship. Right, once again, let's turn on the escape pods. Gather any that's in the area. There's one right there. Okay, that's probably going to be all of them. So let's head to a station. So we're back at our capital station here, and you can dock your mothership at many of the larger stations. Not every one of them will have a spot for you, like your faction hangars. You have to get out into a smaller ship or use your jetpack or whatever. But to use the docking here, you just have to get right in this little spot here. I try to come in sideways, but you can come in straight if you want, like this right here. It'll auto take over for you. So let's look at the services here. On your components, you have to make sure that you're using flagship. So for like the weapons here, like you can see, it doesn't show it there. Let me see if I can show it inside. Yeah, let's go inside. Ship weapons. Okay, so what you want for the mothership is going to be flagship weapons. So like if you put in cannons or turrets or whatever, you need to make sure you're on flagship weapons, and they're going to have an XO class, as you can see right there under type XO class. Now, I use turrets, but if you want to do manual shooting, you can do big cannons, or a combination of the two. As you can see, the last guy was immune to something about my weapons. It may have been the fact that it was a laser. But that's how you arm your mothership. It has to be XO class. Let's go talk about the other thing about it, which is the mining. Go back out to the docking. All right, so here we are. Let me go ahead and get out of the mothership seat. Go to the hangar. Here's my miner. Okay, so here we are. There's a mothership. And let's look at our cargo. So on our Star Driller, we have a capacity of 225.7, way over limit here. Right, this is 939, right? It's not even showing on the mothership. So You can come out here, you can do all your harvesting, right? And then get back on your mothership, and your weight is not increased. It's like we have some gold right here, and but there's some good stuff right there. So you can get here and get all this you want. Come back over here to your mothership. Load it back up.
Landing gear retracted.
This is an announcement for all crew members. The captain is now boarding the mothership.
And get back in your ship. Now that we're back in our ship, let's look at our weight. You know, our cargo. We're still only, the mothership still only has 230 of 291, which is, you know, all of our stuff that we've gathered through Quest or whatever while we were using the mothership. But the cargo of your Star Driller or whatever mining ship you have is not, it's not added here. So when you go to do your warps
Warp drive online.
to, like, say, a station or whatever, when you're done, it does not cause the negative 87% reduction in speed, which could be very handy.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed.
Now, your
Waiting
ship,
for the
your
thruster
mothership
inlet.
can get overloaded, but it won't be from the ship that you have on, in your hangar bay. Let's head back. Alright, so that's pretty much how you use your mothership and enhance your gameplay. So I'll talk to y'all later.